Hey guys, it's Nick and I'm in the middle of about a 6-week trip through Asia. Now, I never check any luggage. I always do carry-on, so I want to show you what I carry with me on my trips, and I'm going to show you how I pack so that I keep my total weight of my luggage around 15 pounds so I can get on even the most strict of those budget airlines that limit your carry-on to like 7 kilos, which is like 15 pounds. Also, I want to talk about credit and debit cards and cash and having redundancies in case of emergencies or loss or theft. So let's get into it. So this is everything that I brought with me other than my shorts and t-shirt and shoes. So a lot of times when I am checking into an airline in some place like Germany and they have these security officers for the airline ask people questions who look suspicious, they always stop me, and when I tell them how long my trip is, they ask me where's the rest of my luggage, and I tell them this is my luggage, and they always look surprised as if they don't have washing machines in other countries, right? So anyway, this is what I bring, and even this I think is too much. So I got 4 t-shirts here, 1 collared shirt, which I really don't need, and 1 long sleeve kind of sun blocking shirt, which may be good, but I haven't used it yet. Also 4 pairs of underwear, 1 pair of swimming trunks. I got 5 pairs of small socks and 1 pair of warm socks for being on long flights where it's cold. All right, I got 1 pair of jeans only, 2 hats, which I probably only need 1, so I'll probably get rid of this one next time. And a jacket, which is very handy. I suggest you get a jacket like this, but make sure it has zipper pockets for the side pockets and maybe a zipper up here, because it's handy to hold all kinds of stuff when you're going through an airport, right? So I hold my glasses, chargers, and stuff like that so that I don't have to reach into my bag to get it while I'm at the airport trying to charge my phone or my camera or something like that, right? And this bag I just bought recently at Dollar Tree for like $1 to put my shirts in here and my underwear all in one pack, and I could just slide it in my backpack. That way, if I need to get it, it's not all jumbled around with the other stuff and mixed up and hard to find. So far, I think this is a good idea, right? So in terms of my backpack, this is what I carry, and I put this as kind of a day pack to walk around with my water bottle and glasses and whatever else I need for the day. For electronics, I want to buy stuff that I don't care about, but that still does the job. So this is a Dell Latitude 7290 that I bought from the Dell refurb store for like $170. So if this gets lost or stolen or broken, I really don't care. It's not going to be on my mind. The only reason I have 2 cell phones is just because I bought this one recently and it has an eSIM, and I'm using that for Asia. I have a eSIM plan on Airalo for $13 for a month for 3 gigs of data. No phone number, just 3 gigs of data. And this is my regular phone. So I'm going to switch these over when I get back home. All right, so I got a watch, that's optional. Have my passport, have this bag to put my passport and money and hide it somewhere in my apartment, not necessarily in the safe. Maybe you put some money in the safe and some money someplace else, just to always diversify in case something happens to one of them, you still have a backup. And that's what I do with my credit and debit cards as well. So this is what I carry around with me: my driver's license, a Schwab debit card, and a Fidelity Visa credit card. Right? And so these both have the travel announcements on them, so they are working in these countries. So here I have a card version of the passport, which is only good for Mexico and Canadian borders if you're driving, but it's good to have in case you actually lose your real passport, right? It's second best, right? Then I have a TD credit card and a Citibank debit card. Now these are not activated in these countries because I didn't put a travel advisory on them. So if somebody tries to use them, they won't be able to work. But if I were to lose one of these, I can always call these companies and activate these as a backup for cash or credit cards. All right, so you keep this one with you when you're out and about. You keep this one hidden somewhere in your apartment, and that way you are kind of prepared just in case something happens to your main stuff. And I like to bring enough cash that I could pay for my day-to-day expenses without using a credit card, because I don't like to use credit cards at local places like a restaurant or something like that when I'm traveling, just because of there's a lot of fraud and stuff. So I'm okay using that to book a hotel or buy a train ticket or a plane ticket or something like that. But for other stuff, I just want to use cash. And so I'll either find a good rate to exchange cash, or I could use my Schwab debit card to take out cash from a local ATM, and they refund all of the ATM fees anywhere in the world. So this is a very good card to have if you travel. So the rest of my stuff's just some electronic gadgets and whatever, adapters and stuff like that. Just some batteries for my camera. This is very good to have. Not only does it have all the plugs all over the world, it also has USB ports and USB-C ports and all of that. So I could use this and this little USB-C to power my laptop. I don't need the whole big AC brick with the big cable and all of that, which weighs a lot of weight. I could just use this, and that charges this, right? So I have two of each of these types of retractable cables, just so that I can keep two in my jacket with me and then keep two in my apartment, right? And then regular toiletries. I bring a bag full of antiperspirant because they're more expensive usually in other places, and some toothpaste, but I don't need to bring any kind of body wash or anything like that, because you can't bring enough on a carry-on and it spills around and everything. It's just easier to just go to the supermarket and buy a big bottle once you get to your destination. All right, I got this water bottle here. This is my first time traveling with it. Usually I just travel with a regular plastic water bottle that you buy in the store and just keep refilling it. The jury is still out on this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep bringing this or not. And of course I got sunglasses and reading glasses because I'm old. So all of this stuff fits into that backpack and is generally 15 pounds or under. If an airline is really strict and say that I'm a little bit overweight or something like that, I would just take some of the heavy stuff in the bag and put it in my jacket pockets and just do that instead of paying like the extra $40 charge or something along those lines. So guys, that's how I travel light, even though I take pretty long trips. As long as you have a place with a washing machine, these clothes could last you 5, 6, 7 days or something until you need to wash them again, so it's not a big deal. And honestly, I think I can even scale this down a little bit more to get rid of maybe a shirt or two, a few cables that are probably redundant, and a few connectors and stuff that I probably don't need, but I just have as kind of a backup. So guys, let me know, do you think you can travel with just one backpack and keep it under 15 pounds even if you're on a long trip? You might not think you can, but if you try it, you might actually get used to it and never go back to checking luggage or having these big backpacks or anything like that again. I hope you like this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.